Music City is pressing the pause button this morning, with Nashville's mayor announcing they'll delay a move to phase 3 of reopening, following a cluster of new coronavirus cases over the past couple of weeks.
So we will continue, hopefully just a little bit longer, with phase 2, while carefully observing our public health data every day.
Nationwide, 14 states have reported a 25% increase in COVID cases, including a 93% spike for Arizona in just the past week. Some of that due to new testing. California's governor says his state, which has seen daily numbers increase since Memorial Day, has leveled off in the past couple of weeks and will move forward. This morning, gyms, museums, campgrounds, and hotels will be allowed to reopen in L.A. County. Places like nail salons, movie theaters, concert halls, and theme parks will remain closed.
We anticipate an increase in total number of positive cases. We are in a substantially different place than we were 90 days ago.
As several companies race to develop a vaccine, Moderna says it'll enter a final testing phase next month, earlier than planned. Phase 3 trials also planned this summer for Johnson & Johnson and Oxford University vaccine candidates. Meanwhile, others are focused on therapeutics and antibody treatments like Regeneron, now testing its drug on humans.
We're going to give people the actual antibodies. When we give you these antibodies, if you haven't been infected, it should block you from getting infected.
And at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago, what's believed to be the first of its kind in the country. Surgeons performing a double lung transplant to save a woman in her 20s, her lungs decimated by the virus, seen on the right, compared to healthy lungs on the left. A drastic life-saving intervention with hopes of a full recovery.
Yesterday, she smiled and told me just one sentence. She said, "Doc, thank you for not giving up on me." As healthcare providers, there's nothing more gratifying to hear.
Yeah, imagine that. Doctors say that some people can take months or years to regain full lung capacity if they've had a serious case of COVID-19. A very small percentage of people would need a lung transplant. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, it's hard to believe she was just in her 20s, Tom. Okay, meantime, we talked about the dramatic rise in cases in Houston, Texas. There's some stark warnings there. How bad is it there?
Well, the entire state has seen a very big surge in cases. In fact, Texas has now posted its biggest surge in cases since the pandemic began, but a huge increase in Houston itself. And now county administrators are saying they may have to reimpose stay-at-home restrictions.
But I'm growing increasingly concerned that we may be approaching the precipice of a disaster.
Yeah, they're talking about actually reopening a COVID-19 hospital inside a stadium. Guys, we talked to a hospital administrator in Houston yesterday who said his hospital has seen a 30% increase in hospitalizations. Some hospitals, a 50% increase in the hospitalization rate just in the last few weeks.